Hey guys, Road Warrior back here again. I hadn't done a video for a while, and a lot of you guys know that if you're not aware, you're not aware now or in the future. If you watch anybody's videos, that sort of thing, and you're hear somebody talking about oversized. Oversized, as we know it, is supposed to change here. I am on consoles. Most of you guys already know that, but the guys on PC are saying for sure the oversized has been nerfed, fixed, taken out of the game, and I just kind of want to put a little montage up and kind of give you my thoughts on it. I do kind of wish that they would leave it in the game in regards to at least free mode. They could do things differently in regards to competitions and tournaments. I know sometimes those scores can get out of hand, especially if a team or two has a particular mix or that sort of thing that's just dominating and kind of gatekeeping, so to speak, especially for tournament qualifiers, monthly things. That regard, I could see where that gets very, very frustrating, especially the kind of the breacher mix or whatever it would be called for uh, the Mighty Carp Tour there in the Q3 and the semis there held at Sander where they're getting the 46.9s trophy for you guys are familiar with that. But anyway, moving on, I just wanted to put a little montage together here on kind of my farewell to oversized fishing. Just in general, I think we're going to miss that. As far as the fun factor for me, that's what I'm talking about, being able to separate free mode from, the guy that just wants to go fish and catch some big giant, big head carp. I'm truly going to miss these guys here. I had a lot of fun catching these over the last 2-3 years here at Sander, and there's just so many spots, just indefinitely, that you can go over here and just have a lot of fun. So I'm truly going to miss these things here at the going for the silver and the big head, as well as Willow. I got a couple clips here for you moving along, but I just kind of wanted to illustrate how much fun this was. Maybe one day they'll bring this back and adjust it, but who knows for now. But I think carp fishing and oversized fishing as we know it will probably be maybe a little less fun or just different, I guess you should say. I think for any of us that's got the 80, 90, 100-pound fish, whether you're at Willow or here at Sander, even some of the catfish and that sort of thing, I think most of us are going to genuinely miss it, and I'm sure the guys on PC and Steam are already missing it. I know we do have, I think this is the day before the Maldives map drops on PlayStation, at least here, so this is in 2025, I think August 13th. At the time of this video, maybe sometime it will change, but I think we are all, definitely all of us are going to miss this part of it, I think, or at least the greater majority. I would like to say 80%, but maybe I could be wrong, as I could pull in 4 there real quick. And again, just kind of closing out here with a couple more. Did not get in a 110 pounder, that sort of thing, but just coming over here in general and just catching, 100 pounder after 100 pounder. Man, to me, it's just a lot of fun. I'm like like a little kid there at the Christmas tree, waiting to see what kind of gift I'm gonna unwrap, not knowing whether it's gonna be 90 or 100 pounds. That always, for me, gets me excited. I don't know about you guys. Kind of a little bit of a nostalgia there when you first learned how to spot here on Fishing Planet and oversized things. Just kind of moving on here, just kind of same kind of a thing here, getting, a little bit oversized barbel. And every once in a while you can draw in. This one here wasn't oversized, but it was fun even finding out that you could oversize the marble. I have a 16 pounder, but this time I did not get a 16 pounder, but it was fun to catch those things. They can really fight. And I think, oddly enough, I do have a 20 pounder somewhere. I'm pretty sure my PB on the barbel itself is a 20 pounder, but even the 16, 18 pounders, the ones that are just a little oversized, put up a lot of fight. Also here at Denipro, even in this little mud puddle, I haven't fished Denipro an awful lot, but just even a 55-pound carp here was a lot of fun, knowing you can get those things a little bigger. I do generally enjoy that. Fishing for these things is a lot of fun. Kind of towards the end of the clip, I will show you my big fish in regards to the willow. There was very, very shocking, and I was glad to see as I can kind of rope-a-dope the old sterlet in here. That was actually a PB for me over here in this spot, so I'm definitely going to miss getting a little bigger fish here on Fishing Planet. I don't know how you guys feel exactly. I hope you guys do leave some of those comments down in the comments section below, and I'll let some of this clip speak for itself. How about that, guys? 120 pounder. I know they get a lot bigger than that, but again, I was having a lot of fun just casting right here in just a little shallow spot at the Denipro. That's just, again, for me, it's very satisfying. Again, a lot of you guys, I think a majority of you guys that fish the Weeping Willow are definitely going to have to miss this. Just sitting over here, kind of letting your fish cycle out after you put a nice spot mix out, trying various mixes, hook sizes, baits, and all those things that we all have our little theories on what works and what doesn't. I think hours and hours. A lot of people spend, even some of those guys that don't like playing competitively, that might be all they do. They sit on the game trying to oversize every species that they can. I think, again, a lot of people are probably going to miss that. I would be curious to see if there was a percentage, if a lot of people were to, leave a comment, how many people are glad that the oversized is gone. They don't think it's realistic, that sort of thing. But as far as fun factor, I think most people would agree it's a lot more fun at Willow, especially for the guys that sit and did this for years. I think fishing Willow now is going to be a lot different. Perhaps even a little boring. It's a little too early for me to speak. I have not got the update as of yet. So I'm still able to oversize as I'm putting this clip together. But again, I think just the moral story is, gosh, I'm going to miss it here. And I think this one's a 90, 94 pounder. Even those 90 pounders are a lot of fun. And boy, do they put up a good fight. Even on a bigger rod, they'll fight and that sort of thing, which makes it even more rewarding just to kind of see what these guys have. Okay, in the upcoming clip, I'm actually in a party with a couple guys at the time, so I'll just let this play out for itself. I couldn't get comments. I know. I was like, I'm gonna be that guy that gets 4 trophies and don't have comments. I was like, and you could, yeah. And so many times I was like, I wish I could just give Dave one of my trophies. Just can I could. Well, what's stupid is I told Keith going in, I was like, the trophies are so, and some of my guys, like, you guys have to have, or the commons to fill the lower end of your bag. Holy! Hold on, boys. Stop the presses. Sorry. You'll understand. Yes. You'll see why. Oh my gosh. Yep, clipping it. Finally. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun catching that. Now, on a different note here, I've heard this before, and sure enough, and I wasn't even trying to do this, but you see where I'm going with this. In closing here, I would love to see Fishing Planet work on this at some point. You guys, this is 2025, and I didn't even try to do this. I can only imagine for people that practice this sort of thing. I do not, nor do I like it in the game. Obviously, that's a double unique there, guys. Rod stand glitch, whatever you call it, it's still a thing. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next.